Oh, that hurts. AEW have taken away interim champions, so I'm gonna release Punk. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Let's go! Kenny Omega is the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and I am about 22,000 of them behind NXT. What's going on, guys? My name is Matt, and welcome back to the channel. So if you've been following along so far, we have some work to do after last episode where NXT and William Regal had an absolutely crazy 5-week stretch that has them sitting first place overall. And we even had to let go of our current champion CM Punk because of his injury, so kind of like real life. And even one of my favorite wrestlers currently right now, Jamie Hayter, because we just didn't have the budget. And I don't think I realized how hard not using any power cards would actually be. So for my struggles right now, I would appreciate it a lot if you're enjoying the series so far. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. And without any further ado, let's jump into the season and see exactly where we are at the moment. So as you can see here, it is NXT who is in first place, and I believe it's by quite a bit. You can't see exactly what the number is here, but I think they're up by like 15 to 20,000 fans. So at this point, that is a pretty big gap, and I don't think I have the luxury of doing any charity promos at the moment. So what we'll go and check out is what I think I do have the advantages, at least what I hope I do, is I have a few active rivalries still going into this next stretch of 5-week programming. So, and honestly, some of the wrestlers here are starting to get pretty high potential. Omega has 93, Toni Storm is 86, and she's in a feud already. Wardlow 82, Hanger 80, so we could get some stuff going here. And I think I have a good idea of where I'm going to go for this next set of pay-per-view, or next string of 5 weeks. And the only one who is the odd man out is Miro and also Jade Cargill. I have nothing for Cargill at the moment, and instead of releasing her because it would only be 28,000, I'm just going to leave it for now. Maybe try to sneak in a charity promo or a self promo for her within the next couple of weeks. But Miro, though, his popularity of 69, nice. His stamina 38, that could be better. But I don't have an opponent for him right now. So we're going to go ahead and check the legends, and Sting is sitting right there with 61 popularity himself, 72 stamina, which is pretty solid, and we'll get that going for Miro. So we'll sign Sting, even though it's only for 5 weeks. I'll try to like hype that up and sort of rush that feud so it'll be ready for this this pay-per-view. So we'll go and book the show. We have some pretty good rivalries, like I mentioned, ongoing. I gotta try to get some tag matches in here, but just the stamina is so low and the roster is so small. But MJF and Jungle Boy, level 3 staminas are low 50s for MJF, but we'll go ahead and try to do... We'll do an Extreme Rules match for them, hopefully with a level 3 rivalry Extreme Rules match. That should, I think, get at least 3.5. And then over here, I was thinking in the main event, we could have Toni Storm versus Shida. I know it's only... Shida's popularity is only 39, or sorry, 37, but at the same time, we'll make it a title match, and we'll also make this an extreme... This is Toni Storm's match specialty, so maybe, actually, hold on. That might just not have a different variety of matches. We'll turn that to a tables match, and I think I should already have the logistics bonus for the show, which is I do, and for the crew, which is good. Okay, which we need, because the shows are starting to be a bit pricey here, and this is only going to get more expensive. It'll be another 50 grand at week 15 for advertisement, which is good. It'll help us with the fans. But getting those bonuses are key. So what is the bonus for this one here? It's book superstars with at least 2 star power. Okay, it should be easy enough, I think. So that should be okay. I'm hoping that the Shida popularity doesn't tank this one completely. But it is a level 2 rivalry and title on the line and an Extreme Rules match, which is Toni Storm's specialty. So hopefully that'll be enough to carry it as a main event. We could go ahead and do... Hangman's stamina is at 40, but I'm going to put him in a match here against Mox, who's been kind of on the bench for a while. We're going to have... And the other match could be, I think, Buddy versus Danhausen. And I think they'll do a slightly better single match because of the fact that this is at level 2. Oh, Hangman better not get injured. Stamina 40 in a singles match. Punk got injured too. Punk got injured in a singles match for 4 weeks, and he was stamina like 35, I think. So this might be an unnecessary risk. We'll hold on and see. For the call-outs, we're going to go ahead and do... basically, everyone up here needs time off, except for... And Miro 238. But Miro's going to call out... Nice. Promo skill 5. Miro's going to call out Sting. And then we'll do vice versa. Sting with 2 promo skill. That's annoying. Calling out Miro. And we're going to just check here to show Ruby wanted 2 weeks off. And this is apparently working so far. This is week 2. So we're going to leave Ruby out and have Riho call her out, though. So to make that go to level 3. Something in my eye. Can I replace this with something else? I have Kenny Omega with... I was going to do Swerve. I was going to do Kenny Swerve for the main title. Going to do Bryan Danielson Wardlow. But both these two, like... I don't know. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I don't want this. It's these 2 feuds, oddly enough, for title feuds, that will be not paying off at the pay-per-view because you always want some rivalry still ongoing for the next run of things, like we got going on right now. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna test it to leave that there. I also have to watch out for I'll actually go back to, whoops, I'll go to the manage roster screen because we got to see that Omega has 10 weeks left on his contract. That'll be okay. And same thing with Mox because that'll only lead to them asking for 4-week contract. So the money they'll be asking for should be just around the 50,000 mark at most, I think, even for Kenny Omega, who's popularity 93. But the ones we got to watch out for are Danhausen and Jungle Boy because they're both in feuds right now and their contract is coming up. So that is why I wanted to find something for Jade. It's not like there was anybody there. There's no AEW female talents left at this point. But also I need to save a little bit of money left over for those guys here just to pay off their feuds. So having said that, I think we are good for our first week. This being a title match, like what their popularity is 49-59. Toni Storm hopefully can carry this one, and honestly, in real life, we've seen this be a good match. So hopefully we're good there. This will hopefully grow to level 4, and yeah, all the logistics are there. So I think that is week 1 good to go. Confirm booking here. And again, I'm hoping that the other 2 shows didn't have any rivalries going on, so we'll just get the boost for the venue. But we'll go ahead, sim the opener, and it's MJF who is the winner in a 3.5-star match. Not bad, and I'll definitely take that for sure. Let's get the 2. This does get the 2. Thank God, that is good. Okay, Hangman versus Moxley. Styles match up, so this could be pretty good. 3-star right off the bat, so maybe should have switched it around with Danhausen and Buddy. We'll see. We know this got to level 2 already in a weak promo from Sting. Buddy versus Danhausen. Buddy picks up the win in a 2.5-star match. So yeah, should have switched those 2 around, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I think that should be okay. Riho calls out Ruby, makes that level 3, so that is good. And then in the main event, title is on the line. Toni Storm versus Hikaru Shida. Maybe we want Shida to win here. Keep that, make the popularity more even, but even so, 4-star match, and Toni Storm retains. So that is good. Good, really good booking, I think. Roddy Strong there, signed by Raw. Kyle O'Reilly signed by Raw. And then in the main event, no, tag team titles aren't on the line. I'm pretty sure Asuka and Becky are the champions, but titles not on the line in a tables match main event. And then over on NXT, who've been killing it recently, it is Dakota Kai, Nikita Lyons, and Andrea Cannons. So a big star from our Mission Impossible series in the opener, and Kane versus Dominic Mysterio in the main event. So we'll go ahead and skip that. Everything is pretty much even. The NXT main event was a solid 4.5, but we outdid them a little bit in the opener. And I guess the big difference was our mid card. Got a three-star there, 3-star rating from Mox and Hangman, so that is good. Yeah, popularity went up a good chunk for both of them. I'm probably gonna need to give Hangman the... Oh, but no rivalry started though. I skipped over that, so that is kind of annoying. But Hangman needed the we'll need next week off anyway, so that's not the end of the world. Both of those guys... Oh no, Moxley isn't signed till for the rest of the season, but he has enough weeks left to be at least for the next pay-per-view anyway. So it's important that this got to 2 if anything. That didn't grow either. This went to 3, that is 3, and nothing grew there. So I have 3 rivalries right now that are sitting on level 3. So I think that's solid. Show quality D, match card quality B. Almost 46,000 fans, so it's a pretty solid week. 76 grand made. Do we unlock any of the any match specialties? Nope. So hopefully this will be a good enough week to gain some ground here. Raw did 46, okay. With no fan bonus there, so they just... I don't understand this. Maybe just hard difficulty. And 53 from NXT. I think that just has to be the case, that they just get better ratings, I guess, because our show definitely outdid Raw, that's for sure. But yeah, NXT made 100 grand and did about 6,000 more fans than we did. So as you can see it here, we're in first, but this is... Don't take this... this is not real because we're going by fans in this series. So if you're just joining now, check in the description below for the rules. We are 31,000 fans behind NXT. We just got a trophy somehow. I haven't even looked at the season objectives or the career objectives, but we got apparently 1 title before anybody else. So we should be in second place, 31,000 fans behind NXT. But again, them gaining fans like that, it's kind of strange. We'll have to... if anyone knows and can dig deep into that, why like our very even shows are like 8 grand fans apart, I would love to know. Danhausen, hey, my contract's up at the end of the week. 22,000, I can do... do I want to say... It got to level 3, so I'm going to say sure thing. For 7 grand, that's fine. Small round increase. Hey, my contract's up. Hopefully Jungle Boy's around the same mark. 41. I'll say yes to that as well. But that's a big chunk right away. I've been putting in a lot of work. I think I earned a shot at the WCW Hardcore Championship. I think I can do that, especially with how we've been working the triple threats and fatal 4-way. So maybe we will do that. So yeah, I'll say he'll get it to in the next 3 weeks. I think you should put me in a match with Omega. Let's go, Swerve. Swerve's my best friend. He just keeps asking for things that we're about to do anyway. So that is good. Okay. Enter the Danielson fights this week. That doesn't matter. Let's go and check the roster. Hopefully the stamina is better here. Okay, so Tony Storm is definitely taking this week off. Miro's at 44, so that is good. He can have a match with Sting. Wardlow's now into the 40s. Hangman, again, low and annoying, so... Okay. Swerve is still low, but maybe you can start calling... we'll do a double call-out promo between him and Kenny. Or unless we want to go slower with that. We'll see. Wow, look at how much Shida jumped up popularity from that main event spot. That's great to see. So we'll have Shida. I think her promo skills are not great. Maybe we can have her try to call out Storm, and that would lead to this is 1 3. That's another 3. This hopefully will be 3 at the end of this week. Yeah. Okay. Let's jump into into booking the show. We are gonna have Miro. Or actually, Ruby and Riho, level 3. Stamina is okay for both. We don't know if anybody has any match specialties, but that can be the opener. I think that should be pretty solid. We can go ahead and do Danhausen and Buddy can go again. Their stamina is looking pretty solid. We can do the call out from, yeah, her promo skill is 1, so this is a risk, but hopefully this works on Toni Storm. We're gonna do the double call out, I think. Or no, not just yet. We're gonna do Kenny calling out Swerve because he still needs one more week here of recovering. And then jump this to Sting versus Miro. Both their popularity is okay. And then with this last one, MJF could use some rest, I think. So why is it not automatically calling out Jungle Boy? So that is good. We have, yeah, our bonuses will be set, that's for sure. And then, do I want to do this match right away? I'm not sure if I want to do that. Let's go check to see if anyone's available in the free agency for Jade, possibly. So we'll look at the free agencies quickly. I don't see anybody. There's a lot of people who still haven't even shown up here. Like, Ray Phoenix shows up every week, but Penta has not shown up once. And I think I need his style more than I do Ray Phoenix's. I have the Billy Starks, the youngster. Haven't seen her once yet. I don't think she's been grabbed by another show, so unfortunately nothing for Jade at the moment. And there was no one else. Oh, there's Jericho that was there. Jericho wants to, whoops. Jericho would want to join for 5 weeks or 46,000. Ray Phoenix is permanent for 62. For 100 grand, I can kind of start that rivalry just like that, maybe. We'll see. Or who's available on the Legends here? Is anybody for us here? Oh, there's Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy and Daddy Ass. Okay. Daddy Ass at 36,000. That's not too bad at all. And you know what? Daddy Ass at 36 versus, I think I saw one of ours here behind my head. Austin Gunn. And have that at the pay-per-view? Potentially, or that make too many feuds, I think. I think that would make one too many feuds, but at the same time, it would give me a class-style feud going for... Let's see again. So I'm going to have 1 paying off, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's are the 5 matches already. And I can't really push any of them because I want to... Okay, so we'll hold off for now. But I guess I still need a match tonight, though. That's the other thing for this week. So maybe... I'm going to use this. I'm going to start this one sparingly just to see if maybe they won't be too expensive to extend after this. Because, like, this is not too much, like, at all. I guess I do want to check how long did Danhausen and Jungle Boy sign for? Just the 5 weeks. So, not ideal, but... And Danhausen behind me. Yeah, Danhausen. You can't see him there behind me, but it was also just added 5 more weeks onto his contract. So we'll go ahead and sign Daddy Ass there. And then we can book that as the final match on our card. This will definitely be switch with one of these two, but which ones? I can make this into, I can add something here if I want, because both their stamina is pretty solid. So, and then we can probably even give them a big rest going to into the pay-per-view. So let's do a steel cage match in the main event. Their popularity is okay, nothing crazy. They're at 64 and 55, very much average, but it's the level 3 rivalries, adding steel cage. This is the class matches up. It's level 2. That should be okay. It's only a singles match because Miro's stamina is low. This is normal match as well. Extreme Rules match level 3. So I think I'm hoping to get 4 stars for both the opener and the main event. Go to logistics, which I almost just forgot, which would have been a disaster. I can't make any mistakes, I feel like, leading into this pay-per-view, because I can continuously falling behind here. Maybe it's the lack of power cards, or maybe I'm just not that good at this game. But, okay, so this is good. This should be starting this. I don't want that to get to 3 for the pay-per-view. It's going to be crazy. I think Kenny Omega is not going to be on this pay-per-view, and neither will Wardlow. So is that kind of strange? Am I messing that up? I could be. Honestly, I could be. But okay, so we're going to leave this like that. That looks good. Do I instead maybe... I think I'm going to have MJF do a charity here instead. You know, classic MJF with his charity, right? So we'll have him do charity this time around instead. And I think that should be good. So I need a boost in fans here. And hopefully his mic skill level 5 can get us some good fans. So good, we'll call that. Hopefully this continues its good run. I never thought a fighter and a cruiser would give me good matches, but it has done so far. So hopefully that trend continues. Riho is the winner, and a great 3.5 star match. Hoping that was going to be 5. No rivalry increase again there either, so that's a bit annoying. It's an embarrassing promo from Shida, but it grew to level 3, so it gets the job done. Daddy Ass versus Austin Gunn in a normal match. Daddy Ass picks up the win in a mediocre 2-star match, and a level 1 rivalry between Ass and Gunn, so that is good. Hopefully this gets started. Excellent promo from Kenny Omega, gets that to level 1. Miro versus Sting, this is a level 2 rivalry. Sting picks up the win in a good 3-star match. That goes to level 3, so that's pretty solid so far. MJF gains us 9,000 fans with an excellent promo. Love that, MJF. Thank you. Buddy versus Danhausen in a steel cage in the main event. Danhausen picks up the win in a good 3-star match. So I was hoping that was definitely going to be higher, but overall, like, I guess a good show, we'll say. Over on Raw, we got Roddy Strong versus Sheamus again, and pretty much almost the exact same card. I think the titles are on the line this time in that main event. That's what's different. I don't think that second tag match was there as well. But and then over on NXT, we got Sky Blue going for the NXT Women's Championship in the opener. So good for her. Hopefully she wins that. Rhea Ripley's been just sending out great match ratings for NXT, and I think she's done it again. It was Raw's main event that won this week. And very, very much average show for us. I guess I can see us falling behind quite a bit this week, except for the fact that MJF had a good promo, and that gets us to 52,000 fans, which is very much needed. So we'll see. How did Raw do? Match card quality B for Raw, 51,000. So we had 1,000 fans more than them. Over in NXT Black and Gold, match card quality B for 47,000. So the I don't know how this thing is done, but we did gain some ground on NXT, which is very much needed. And again, these standings are not real. We are behind by 26,000 fans, so gained about 5,000 fans on NXT Black and Gold there. Hey Con, I don't know if you know this, but I love being in certain matches. The one and only Hell in a Cell. Nobody does it better than me. Is that the most ridiculous thing anyone's ever heard? Not only do I love it, but the WWE universe loves watching me in it. If you, I think if you book me in one, you'll see I wasn't wrong. Hell in a Cell, I had no idea you love being in those, but I'll book you the next 2 weeks. Sure, daddy ass. Hey boss, I've been talking with daddy recently. Oh, sure you have, Kenny. And we had a great idea that we should team up for a tag match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's see. Sure, let's see how your team works out. I'm making a lot of promises here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete them all. I think I can accomplish 1 and 2 in the same one if I make this a tag match, which I think I will do. House Swerve's stamina at 45, so I think that's okay. So if I do this, a normal tag match of Kenny Omega and Daddy Ass, what a request from the EVP himself against Swerve and Austin Gunn. I could just put the titles on the line there. What a ridiculous team that would be, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, we have Toni Storm. Oh, look at Toni Storm and Sheeta. Their popularities are getting pretty good here. I think that would be a really good main event right now. Then they could take off the next week and go for it again at the pay-per-view. So I think that's going to be... Oh, no. Wow, I got my wrestlers mixed up. Okay, so that is annoying. 42 stamina. Where is Sheeta? 77 stamina. We're gonna do it. Okay. We'll do this in a TLC. Will Storm be ready by the pay-per-view then? Because 42 stamina. She'll for sure be in the 20s, even with a week off. It'll be close, but I kind of have to risk this at this point. So that is going to be the opener, and then I'm going to do a fatal 4-way normal match that's going to see what am I doing here? MJF, who should be okay now, 47 stamina, versus Jungle Boy to hopefully further that feud, versus Wardlow versus Bryan Danielson for the title. So this is gonna make MJF happy. The ideal situation here is that either MJF or Jungle Boy wins, and it also grows their rivalry. So that would be nice. That's what I'm hoping for right now. And then so Danhausen and Buddy got to level 4. They kind of did let me down though. But I have a good variety of matches on this card. We got a fatal 4-way, we got a tag team, a couple singles matches, but one of them is TLC. So I think hopefully this is the key to doing a good show. Ruby needs to start doing something, but her stamina is just still so low. Gonna do this. Gonna do, I guess Hangman and Mox is only gonna start for the next run anyway. But I think I selected the wrong person. Yeah, I don't want I guess I want Ruby cutting that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do level 5 promo skill Miro. Do that. And then Charity from level 4 or level 1 Jade. She can't really help me with anything right now. And level 4 Ruby. And that should be okay, I think. So again, gonna get all the bonuses, which we definitely need. Money wise, we're doing okay. Who is a free agent? Do we have anybody? We had, I think I saw one there. Yeah, Ray Phoenix again. Ricky Starks is available. Yeah, permanent 150 though. Cannot afford that. Andrade over here, 71,000 for 10 weeks. I'd basically take him to the final stretch of this MyGM series. And Andrade is a bruiser. Can we start a tag team program with that anywhere? Maybe Andrade and Miro when it's done versus a face fighter. And that's it, basically. No, we'll have to see. Yeah, we will have to see. Again, Kenny Omega not on my show. Oh, no, it was on my show. Good. We need that popularity on the show. Same thing with Toni Storm. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're just gonna call it like this for now. Everything's booked. I'm getting all the bonuses. Okay, here we go. So here, I've had good success so far with Fatal 4-Ways. So let's see what we get here. Fatal 4-Way, title on the line. Wardlow retains his title. And a great 3.5 star opening match. And 2 rivalries grow. That is the first also. I've never seen 2 grow from the same Fatal 4-Way. Let's go, Fatal 4-Way matches. So MJF and Jungle Boy at level 4. Unfortunately, the title is not inserting itself into that feud, which is annoying, but that's okay. This goes to level 4, which is good. So now it's 2 already. Daddy Ass and Kenny Omega versus Swerve and Austin Gunn. The champ wins with Daddy Ass in an okay 2.5 star match. That's fine. Miro calls out Sting. So there we have 3 level 4 rivalries. Actually 4 with this one, I think. Buddy versus Danhausen. Buddy picks up the win here. And a great 3.5 star match. Okay. A good charity promo from Ruby gets us 7,000 fans. And then Hikaru Shida takes on Toni Storm in the Women's Championship TLC main event. Hikaru Shida is the new champion in a classic 4.5 star match. Let's go. You love to see that. I doubt anyone's beating that this week. Someone could tie it, but I doubt anybody's beating that. So they have double champion Shayna Baszler, her popularity is only 82 as a double champion. So that's kind of strange. And then Dexter Lumis takes on Roman Reigns in an Iron Man match in the main event. So maybe Raw will catch us this week. NXT Black and Gold, Finn Balor versus Big E. That's a cool match of old school NXT alumni. And then if you look at that second tag team match, Britt Baker tags with AEW rookie, if you will, Sky Blue to take on Rhea Ripley and Andrea Cannons. That's not looking like the strongest show. So I hope I can catch them here. 3.5 star opener. Yeah, Raw with a fantastic. Yeah, Raw's gonna get amazing booking, which is good for them. No rivalry started here, thankfully. This got to level 4, so we're gonna be sitting a lot of level 4 rivalries, which is good, especially for the pay-per-view upcoming. So show quality B, not surprising there. 65,000 fans. Let's go. So I guess I do have to mix it up more. I gotta get a bigger roster so I can start mixing in these triple threats and tag team matches. And got a good chunk of budget there as well. So that is good. Over on Raw, they got 7,000 fans. Also 54,000 fans. So we did outdo them, even though I think they had the superior card. You know, I didn't focus on what their mid card did, but still. And I guess their variety wasn't as good as ours. And NXT did 45,000. So we are really closing in on NXT right now. And again, I'm just gonna keep repeating this. We are not actually in first place. We are behind NXT, but only now by 6,000 fans, which is, we've made up 25,000 fan ground since this episode, which is great news. 1 week till SummerSlam. Oh, that's annoying. NXT plays a power card on us at double cost. Hey, listen, something's come up. That's no problem. I told you, Ass and I really hit it off. Thanks for pairing us up. We are looking forward to the next tag match. That's really funny. Did you hear the crowd last week? We got off to our first win. I knew Ass and I would kill it. And you proved yourself to me before when you renewed my contract. I feel like I'm on a roll this season at WCW. That's funny, actually. You proved yourself when you renewed my contract. I actually offered him less, and then thankfully he won either the Last Man Standing or Iron Man match, whichever one gives you a morale boost to the winner. He won that. Now he's all happy, which is fantastic. And then MJF, I appreciate the title shot. Good to know I've got a boss that keeps their word. You're welcome. I wasn't able to take the gold home. Either way, just want to let you know I appreciate it, even though you've given me the opportunity at all. And you impressed me earlier when you looked out for my needs. Okay, good. So MJF is happy. Like that. So Daddy Ass needs a Hell in a Cell match, which oh no, double cost. That's annoying. That's what's going to be $70,000, I think. Holy smokes, that's annoying. For a level 1 rivalry also. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Holy smokes. How are the stamina is doing here. Riho 55, Ruby 45, okay. Sting 84, Miro, where's Miro? 45 again. Stamina not looking good on a lot of these people here. Stat 18 for Sheeta, that for Toni Storm. She is gonna have to risk it next week when she'll probably be around 30. She'll probably be around 30 stamina for the PLE. Holy smokes, that's not good. Wardlow and Danielson, their stamina is okay, so they're definitely having a match this week. Mox's stamina is good, and so is Hangman's, but then I gotta get that bonus here, which means Buddy and Danhausen will have a match. Again, another singles match. So they'll be good to go for next week. And then MJF, I think, is low too. Ooh, gotta watch this. Gotta watch this. Okay, so, whoops. Gonna go ahead and do this. First things first would be, because Danielson and Daddy Ass gonna be upset with me because he's not gonna get his Hell in the Cell match, which is tough. But we're gonna go ahead and do Wardlow versus Danielson, title on the line in a Extreme Rules. So it's 40,000. It won't be too much. Hopefully that gets us a pretty good rating. Will that get us a better rating than a level 4? Because if I go ahead and do this one here, Rivalry is stale. Oh, I used their level 4 last week. That's true. Okay, so then what was another level 4 that we had? Well, all of them actually. Omega versus Swerve. Are they doing okay? Stamina wise, it's not too bad. That can be on the line as well, maybe. Riho versus Ruby will get us a nice boost. And that isn't stale, so that should probably be the opener. Man, this is brutal. We have Moxley and Hangman. Just to start that. Hopefully that starts up here. But then if I'm doing so, one of these has to go actually. And maybe it'll be this one. In place for, I do this, I'm gonna take this. Maybe I'll just give in to Daddy Ass's request after all. Take this off. Gonna do. Yeah, hold on here. Let's see if this is actually possible. Daddy Ass versus Austin Gunn. Level 1, level 1, level 1. Level 4. So one of these two I think has to come off, and it's probably gonna be this, and then I guess let this just be a stale match, possibly just to get the bonus. Ruby will be under the threshold, so we're gonna have to watch out for injuries on the pay-per-view, and I hate injuries so much. The show is not too expensive at the moment. I haven't booked any logistics yet, so let's just see that. Now we're looking at 125,000, and I haven't booked any promos yet. And I'm gonna do a charity from Miro. They're at level 4. Good. Charity from Miro and charity from. Ooh, Hangman's a 5 also. That's good. From Hangman, and I guess an advertising to kind of like make up for that with who has, I think MJF was a 5 as well, and he should go over 40 with this, I believe. So I think that is good like that. So do advertising, make back some of the money we're losing for the charities, because it's costing 155,000 because of the main event Hell in a Cell. And I think this should do pretty well. I think the free agents, anyone that can help us right now. There's Ray Phoenix again. Ricky Starks again. It's still permanent. And nobody else, I don't think. And over on the Legend side, it is the Hardys are there. Maybe I can look into signing the Hardys for the next run of things to start something going for our tag team title scene. And then, yeah, so hopefully both the Hardys are here next week. But for now, I'm gonna leave it and see how much. Daddy ass, you're saying you are in a Hell in a Cell match, and fans are gonna love this. I'm taking your word for it. You're against your son in a Hell in a Cell. It should be at least 3.5, right? This was 3 last week. Gets us the bonus. I'm gonna go for it. Confirmed booking. Again, not too much of a variety this time around. But Ruby Soho versus Riho, level 4 rivalry, not stale. So point that out. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Miro doing a charity, 5,000 fans. Okay, maybe I feel like I definitely should have switched the first 2 now. Swerve is the new AEW champion in a 3.5-star match. So that is it's okay. It's good for popularity wise. They're going to be more even, I think. So that's good there. Hangman, we needed that. So it's 12,000 fans on top of what we're doing tonight. Danhausen versus Buddy. Danhausen wins in a thing that's stale. 3 stars. MJF, don't go too much. -4 popularity made. So basically one of the charities were free. And in the main event, Daddy Ass versus Austin Gunn in a Hell in a Cell. Daddy Ass wins, so good for him. He promised that in a 3.5-star match. And I got to level 2, which could be important for our first run of things after the pay-per-view. Again, that's the same match again. This time Tornado Tag in the main event for Raw, so we'll have to see about that. I'm worried about how much the messing up the opener and the second or the first mid card is going to hurt me. That's a new title match there in the opener for NXT, and then it's they're running our Outcast story. On NXT right now, again, Britt Baker versus Saraya, and Braun Strowman takes on Dom Mysterio in the main event. Okay, so everyone kind of screwed up their opener, except I did it to a negative effect. I wonder how this is gonna pan out. Show quality C, 53,000 fans still, which is very much thanks to the charity promos cut by Miro and Hangman. Match card quality B from Raw, they got 56,000, so they did gain a bit on us. And NXT went ahead and did 47. So we actually, we could even be in front right now, which would be absolutely huge. We're behind by slightly more than 1,000 fans. So we've closed a 30,000 fan gap lead, and I'm really hoping to overtake them here at SummerSlam. Does that mean anything? Oh yeah, okay. Power cards, good. We don't use power cards, that's fine. This could be annoying. Who is that? Kenny Omega. I was actually not going to use him. This is not the worst case scenario. This is crazy. So does that mean Kenny's not available for 2 shows in a row now, I think? We'll have to see. Sting, your contract at the end of the week, 76,000. I'm gonna tell him thanks for his work for now, and then look to maybe get him back on the cheap later on. Because his stamina is really good though. If I say, how about 53, that would be a solid signing, I think. Right? Then do I have any? I have other bruisers in Moxley. I'm hoping to get that started with Hangman during this pay-per-view. I'm gonna say thanks, but I won't be renewing Sting for now. He's gonna have his match with Miro, and that'll be that. Okay, due to high demand. Okay, something's coming up with Omega. The fans are starting to get a little tired of Danhausen, but yeah, we'll pay that off now. Don't worry. I've had enough of this crap. Okay, the only way you can convince me to stay is a $100,000 bonus. He's not in a feud right now. Do I just let him walk out though? Is that the call? 100K for John Moxley, whose popularity is 53. And the reason why I'm going to let him go, because the reason why he'd have to sign another contract on top of this in 6 weeks. So I'm going to say no chance to Jon Moxley right now. Hopefully he shows up in the free agents later on. And we'll be getting a bit of money for this as well. Hey, what amazing growth on WCW. Oh no. Oh, Hangman. And then do I want to give Hangman 50K? Hangman's contract is not expiring. His popularity is 71. So I'm going to say, I wish I knew what his morale was right now. We'll still have 425K to move forward. Nothing negative's happened to Hangman, right? Like, am I making a mistake here by saying no? This is an equal locker room? Yeah, this is an equal locker room. Don't hate me. Major decrease. Okay. You know what? I actually needed to save that money because we have new stuff available now, which is actually affecting fans directly. So, I'm okay with what I just did. I think. Because, yeah, 40,000. Oops. I was going to say it seems cheap. 70,000 before even booking a match yet. That's how much shows are costing. Check that roster. Kenny Omega is vetoed, which is very much annoying. But also super lucky, because that also could have been Riho twice, and it was Omega both times. Okay, so that was really, really lucky. Sting versus Miro. We'll get that done. Miro's okay, so that is good. Danhausen, 70 popularity. Let's go, Danhausen. This is level 4 MJF. Yeah, over 40, which is good. Ruby is at 40, so that's okay. And this is the one we're worried about, but we're going to just go for it anyway. Okay. I'm going to start building my card, then come back to the free agency after everything has been booked. So this might get a shout to be the opener. I don't know any of their match specialties. But, well, what's the bonus here? Steel cage. What's Riho stamina? 51. I'm going to save that. Oh, Miro versus Sting, maybe? In the steel cage to get that bonus then? Miro stamina will be way down, but it might be worth it in the end. Let's just get all the level 4s out here first, and then we'll take a look at it. Oh, and Hangman's really upset. So that's annoying. Okay. Okay, gotta make this a level 2 for next week, for sure. Get this one out here, and I think there should be one more level 4. Yeah, MJF and Jungle Boy. Okay. Do we know any of your match specialties? No. Tony Storm, we know hers is a Extreme Rules match. But do we do that, though? Because we want the bonus typing, but she might win, but then also get injured. So that is interesting. Okay. What are we going to do here? Stamina on these guys, 44 and 69. So Jungle Boy would probably be okay. MJF would need time off. And that's annoying because MJF is the specialist in this. But that will get a good boost. Tony Storm was, I think, on the same thing, and she went down to, what, to like 18? So we'll have to watch out for that. Tony Storm, I think I might just give it the boost here. Extreme Rules, TLC. Like, my show's very expensive already. And then the Steel Cage. Popularity 61, 68. 79, 58. Let's change that around and actually just do this as a tables match. And then these guys, I can just pay this off. It's been like a thanks for coming kind of thing. Is there anything else we can do? It's kind of like low cost. Okay, stamina cost extreme. Guess we don't want to do that though. Where's stamina cost low? Last man standing. Let's throw that in there as a change up. Okay, so almost a $200,000 show. All the I didn't do this yet. Okay, that's fine. Which we are going to do for this, and we're going to do for where'd you go? This charity. Is now the time to do a charity? May not even have to do it, but I will anyway. So that's a $206,000 show, and then advertising potentially from Austin Gunn, Mike Skill 5. Let's go. Let's do that, sure. And then there'll be a level 2 ready to go for next week as well, because I'm pretty sure, because the star veto happened twice, that Kenny Omega is going to miss next week as well. So that actually might be a blessing in disguise, but we'll see. So I'll have Austin Gunn do advertising. So the main event is a steel cage match between Sting and Miro. Hopefully that gets us a good rating. This should hopefully get us a good rating as well. But hopefully there's no injury to Toni Storm. All the optional bonuses are hit. And then let's check the roster. Matt Jackson's a permanent. That is unfortunate, as he finally shows up. Ricky Starks is no longer permanent, which is interesting. Okay, this is actually technically a bad week to sign people, because then they don't show up for the PLE next string of things. So Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are both there. 92,000 though for 10 weeks. It's tough. But it might be a necessity to do it for next time. This show is costing a lot already, so again, don't want to have to sign someone before the PLE. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do it like this. Only one title is on the line here, but this should at least go to level 2 for next week. Hangman is not happy, and I might put Hangman in a to kind of do the same thing that was happening with Kenny Omega, and put him in an Iron Man or Last Man Standing match to hopefully he'll get the morale boost. But he's holding on for now. So I think this is solid. I think this should easily outdo the rest here, because of the fact that this is a title match, Extreme Rules, and Toni Storm's specialty. I'm just hoping for the no injury to Toni Storm. And this one is, I'm pretty sure, the PLE bonus. Oh no, oh yeah, okay, no, I've done this myself every time. It is the branded PLE bonus, so we'll get a bonus to that match as well. And the stamina for Miro might be bad. Should I throw Hangman into this to make this a triple threat just cause? No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh yeah, because I need the rivalry to pay off. So we have 4 level 4s here, so I'm hoping this is a solid show. We'll have 1, 2 with him and Daddy Ass, and Swerve and Omega as level 2s already. So we should be in good shape for week 16 as well. So let's go ahead and confirm this. All logistics are booked. We got all the bonuses. Show is expensive, but hopefully we'll make some good money back for it as well. So in the opener, Extreme Rules, it's the women's title on the line. Toni Storm wins. 4.5 star injury alert to Toni Storm for 3 weeks. Okay. Not the best case scenario, but maybe we can recover from that. Danielson cuts a promo on Wardlow, and that's going to go to 3, so we're getting the double boost there. Tables match between Jungle Boy and MJF. MJF wins this feud in a great 3.5 star match. So we know this is already going to level 3, which it does. Buddy versus Danhausen, Last Man Standing. Danhausen again picks up the win. An amazing 4-star match. Okay. Got Hangman with an excellent promo, gets us 8,000 fans, which is very good. Riho versus Ruby Soho. Ending this feud is Ruby picking up the win in an amazing match. So that's the second 4-star match of the card. Austin Gunn with an excellent promo, gets us 11 grand, only dropping to popularity. And then in the steel cage, it's Miro versus Sting. And it's Miro picking up the win, which is huge. In a 4.5 star match. So we're getting amazing booking, and the worst match on the card is 3.5 stars. I think this is a really, really good week. Over on Raw, It's Kyle O'Reilly versus JBL versus The Rock. Okay, and then that's crazy. They have good variety on the show, so I'll have to watch out. An open promo slot, which is interesting, but a charity promo from Shayna Baszler, who I don't think her mic skill is too good, so hopefully that doesn't amount to much. And Adam Cole, oh, but they do have a backstage brawl. Gotta watch out for that. So this show should be pretty expensive from Raw. Actually, the rest are normal matches, so it might not be that bad. But they just gained at least, I'd say, 14,000 fans without even the show starting. One charity promo from Giovanni on this show. Finn Balor versus Big E. I think that rivalry is coming to an end. Britt Baker versus Rhea Ripley. That started week 1, so that might be coming to an end now. And the NXT Women's Tag Team title are on the line in the main event in a Hell in a Cell. So I think I was the only one that took advantage of the branded PLE match. So we'll have to see here. Amazing booking and basically almost a flawless show, except for the fact that Toni Storm picked up an injury for 3 weeks. So we'll have to watch out for that. Which is very annoying. But everything else has been completed. Okay. And that grew to level 3. So that should be a pretty good main event for week 16. So I am happy with that. Match card quality still just B, but we got 150,000 fans, which seems pretty good. We lost $18,000. Was hoping to at least make a little bit there, but that wasn't to be. It's the 150,000 fans I'm happy with. Over on Raw, match card quality B as well. And they did 135. Hopefully NXT could do the exact same thing. And that is really low considering they also did a backstage brawl and a charity. So that is very interesting. NXT did 131. Let's go. This should see us back at the top. And we got another GM trophy without even trying. Just the revenue tier. Both Raw and SmackDown, I guess, got that as well. But we are sitting on top with a 18,000 fan lead on NXT. What a swing this episode was. Let's go. Here's Daddy Ass. Hey, my contract at WCW is up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying for 47K. How about 32? Cost cutting here, Daddy Ass. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it, so that's good. Hey, my contract's up at WCW at the end of the week. This should be a bit more acceptable, I think. 15K, so for 5,000, I won't even risk it. We'll just give him the little boost. I'm not interested to see Hangman Page's name here. Yeah, so we do lose Kenny Omega twice in a row, which does kind of suck. Yeah, things aren't working out at WCW. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. He's not in a fuse. I think I have to say yeah. So he's asking for 100. I can't do that. So Hangman's on the way out as well. We need backup now. There's something we want to say for a while, boss. Please just be asking for... I'm getting a little sick of being the good guy all the time. Danhausen wants to be a heel, okay? Okay. Make him team up with the ass boy. This is a promise I might not fulfill. But Danhausen's happy with that for now. So that was a very eventful episode. We made a huge comeback against NXT and we are back in first place. So yeah, if you stuck around this far, I appreciate that very much. If you can do one thing for me, it would be to share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means so much to me and the growth of this channel. For the AEW versus WWE versus NXT series, check out the next episode dropping Wednesday at noon. And as always, thanks for watching.